What's going on, everybody? And welcome once again to Lakers versus Clippers talk show, Talk It Out or Walk It Out, hosted by your boy Damisi, co-host my boy Kevin Garcia, representing them Clippers, them Flippers, and I'm representing them Lakers. I know he want to call them something else, but I ain't gonna remind y'all of that.
I'm gonna keep it simple.
We ain't been at y'all in a minute. It's been a lot going on out here in LA. People, fires, people catching flus. I done had birthdays. It's been a minute. We really ain't had a lot of time on our hands, but so we got a lot to talk about. I mean, going all the way back to preseason, back to media day, all that. I'll start it off with you, Kev.
No, you know what?
What
We
you
gonna start off with the Lakers because
taking notes over here.
we're gonna start with the Lakers. You know, since we're victorious during the opening, you know, we're gonna let
Which
the
was a
Lakers.
good game.
It was a good game. You know,
Okay, let's start it there then.
but I want to hear,
Opening game.
I want to hear his expertise on the game. You know, what he has to.
My expertise is we got smacked in the motherfucking mouth and did absolutely nada about it. Now, I hope you don't think this is
No.
going on every game.
No, I want you to elaborate like stuff that you guys need to work on though.
The adjustments we need
There
to
you go.
make, the $154 man needs to play like the $154 man. I know he says he cares less about scoring, but scoring wins the game. You're the number 4 scorer of all time. You're going to take over the number 3 position in a Laker uniform, taking Kobe's position in a Laker uniform. Keep talking about I care less, but then he came back against Utah, against San Antonio, against a couple different teams and had blowout game against Dallas the other night with the triple-double. Him and Luka going at a great game. But for some reason, he just wanted to keep filling it out like a heavyweight boxer, still filling it out. And I don't feel like he slowed down. We saw the 4 games after the 5 game. We just watched the Lakers play San Antonio just now. Mm-hmm. And we watched those 5 games. And LeBron doesn't really look like he slowed up a whole lot. He still looks like he's one of the greats. So I just think he just got caught up too much in trying to let AD and his other new teammates know, hey, here, y'all my team, here, y'all do it. Y'all go ahead. This is AD. This is your team. Hey, welcome, Danny Green. Welcome, Avery Bradley. A lot of us Laker fans thought it was a little too much. We thought he should have scored. The basketball, instead of, my personal opinion, I don't get why you're one of the greatest scorers of all time. I know you say you care less about it, but one of the greatest scorers of all time, but you're dependent on Avery Bradley and Danny Green. Neither one of y'all scored. You scored 2 in the fourth quarter, LeBron. Anthony Davis scored nothing in the fourth quarter of that game, and it just both of them looked really average. Like, LeBron didn't look like one of the greatest of all time in that game. Anthony Davis didn't look like one of the greatest bigs in the game right now. His 25 was really common. His points didn't, none of those points killed runs. It took Danny Green in those threes to stop the bleeding. Like, the run should have been killed a long time ago. It take your superstars a lot of times to make a play and kill the run. LeBron wanted to just keep looking for people, and eventually the Clippers just sagged back in the passing lanes because all LeBron was doing was looking. I don't know why I didn't get to see the game like I wanted to because I was coming home from work. I ended up going to watch it at a bar. Didn't really sit down to the game until the second half. So I don't understand why they went away from Bron in the post against Handsy Beverly. It sounded like it was working when I was listening to it on the radio. He had a quick bucket, had a quick assist, you know what I'm saying? But they seem to go away from it. He seems to, like I said, the first game, he just really wanted to let his teammates know, hey, welcome. That's what it seemed like to me. We got smacked in the mouth. It was a huge game that you should have smacked them back. You just let Kawhi and whoever come down, do whatever nobody matched Beverly's intensity. His intensity, like, even though I feel like he had his hands all planted in people's sternum a lot. nonetheless, he played great D along with Kawhi. Montrez was just a bully. He just was knocking dudes down. Our length meant nothing because they was putting bodies on us left and right. We looked like the balloon at the car salesman. We getting boxed out. We like this. What's length gonna do if we like this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, from Dwight to McGee to Davis, they all look like this when they were getting boxed out. Yeah, so we got to come with a little more intensity. Bron has to show up on the scoring more. You can't just get punched in the mouth and say ouch and not punch back. Anthony Davis, I feel like he's gonna do what he gonna do. You know, he needs to, which they proved it in later games, but that was a key game that we should have came out with a little more intensity. Even though I'm not tripping that much, it was the first game and whatnot, but we still should have came out with a little more intensity, especially down the stretch. So I'm gonna toss it over to you now. The victorious Clippers, congratulations, you're 1-0. First game, we waiting on Christmas Day now. So, what's your take on Game 1 of the Lakers versus Clippers?
Well, you know what, you mentioned some good points, you know, and you can't be hard on LeBron, you know. I mean, I just don't understand.
I'm gonna be critical of my favorite.
Yeah,
he's
but
my
you know what?
player, and a lot of people don't like. I'll be critical with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you know, you're right. I mean, but you know, I just don't understand. I mean, you know, I watch a lot of commentators. I watch a lot of shows. You know, and I'm trying to get their, you know, their opinion of, you know, LeBron's performance on you know, opening night. And, you know, it just amazed me that a lot of these people are not mentioning the fact that when it comes to Kawhi versus LeBron, Kawhi is winning the battle, dude. It's like, LeBron is not he don't perform well when he play against Kawhi.
Don't ignore
no. It's
the championship that they beat the Spurs.
But statistically,
Kawhi was playing.
Statistically, Kawhi is beating LeBron
Right now. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
that's cool.
Okay, Kawhi got a 14-8 winning record right now. That's winning record. And then when it comes to playoffs, Kawhi has a 7-5 record in the playoffs against LeBron. I mean, he's beaten LeBron when it comes to, you know, LeBron versus Kawhi. You know, either number one, number two. One of them are number one, number two. I don't know, but Kawhi is winning the battle. You know, and I just don't understand why a lot of these shows are not mentioning that. You know, it's like, you know, when LeBron, I don't know, it's like
they have been mentioned. I've heard it. I've heard it several times.
When LeBron play against Kawhi, it's like, you know,
yeah, he brings
the best. He brings the best out of LeBron, and you know, LeBron gets shaken up, man. It's like,
I'll say LeBron brings the best out of Kawhi. You saying he gets shaken?
But look, okay, during the beginning of the game, LeBron hit what? He was in the post. He was doing this thing. I was like, damn, this is gonna be a good game. You know, he's telling Kawhi, like, I'm gonna bring it to you.
He started out like he was ready.
But then when Kawhi hit 7 straight buckets, it's like LeBron just went, damn. It's like
you sound just like my boss.
No, it's just like you know,
saying LeBron did nothing.
He was just like,
I mean, it was.
Is he gonna stop?
That ain't what I saw, but it just looked like he was trying to be too cool about it. He was trying his best to just be too cool. It's cool.
Nah,
it's cool.
During the beginning of the game, LeBron was hype about this.
He was,
and I'm tired of people saying it's not a rivalry because, you know, because Clippers don't got the championship. Okay, we don't got the champions, but it's not because of that. It's a rivalry because of the fans. We making it a rivalry. It was 2/3
Laker fans in there. Yeah. It was 2/3 Laker fans.
It's a rivalry because of the fans.
It ain't because of no fans.
I
can't find
no.
It was one Clipper fan at the Savoy. That nigga ran when it was over.
We all looking forward to this game.
All two of y'all.
We all looking forward to this game.
It ain't many of y'all.
We all looking forward to this game. It's a rivalry. I'm sorry. If you don't want to believe it or not, it's a rivalry because you're looking forward to what? Christmas Day? Are you looking forward to Christmas Day, right?
Everybody.
No. Okay, so it's a rivalry. It's a rivalry.
Okay.
Okay. It's a rivalry. We looking forward to Christmas Day.
I didn't argue that. I didn't say it wasn't.
Okay, so it don't matter how many fans we got. It's a rivalry, and we up 1-0.
But you just said the fact. You brought that factor in. No, I didn't bring that factor in.
No, you did. You said that.
You said it's our fans. It's our fans. It's our. It was 2/3 Laker fans. If you want to talk about fans, you want to talk about fans.
Okay.
2/3 Laker fans at the stadium.
If that's important. Okay, the 2/3 Laker fans were disappointed that night.
That's all right. It's cool. It's your time. Though.
It was that,
but it's your time.
I know it's our time,
it's your time.
But I don't want to get into
what
that.
What you trying to create?
What are you trying to create? I don't want to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to the facts. You know,
okay,
let me get into the facts. What I gotta say
facts is we're up on this rivalry.
Oh my God, you guys, we talking about now, man. Now, let's talk about now. We don't care about the
record
past.
Is 148.
We don't want to care about the past.
That's right now.
You guys.
That's now, bro.
You guys, right now. You guys make excuses.
You're making an excuse.
No, not. We
That's
won.
Right now.
No, we winning now.
Yeah, you won.
We're kicking your asses now.
You're not kicking our asses.
We are kicking your asses.
It was a win. You didn't kick
our ass. We are kicking your asses. You didn't. I'm sorry. We are.
It was. We are. It was a good win.
We are kicking your asses.
It was a good win.
You guys were looking. Okay, look. If Clippers would have won, what would you say?
I'd be like, yeah. Oh, let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
No.
Let me talk.
No. Clippers had a bad game.
Let me talk.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Let me talk.
Go ahead.
I'd have celebrated. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then at the end of the day, I'd have said, it's only the first game.
No, hell
yes,
no.
I would. Just like right now, the Lakers are #1 in the West. But what am I saying? It's only 6 games.
Y'all can have number one in the West.
It's only 6 games.
That's not important to us.
It's only 6 games. It's the first game. It's 4 games.
That's
in
not
the
important
series.
to us, though.
It's 4 games.
We wait for the playoffs. We wait for the playoffs, then the finals, and the championship.
Punk ass Kawhi got to sit out.
Punk ass Kawhi who kicked LeBron's ass.
No, we getting 17th year. He 38 minutes a game.
You know what?
38 minutes a game. I'm about to give this young boy.
I'm about to give me some New Balance. I'm about to give me some New Balance.
Oh, that's weak. Oh, he done traded on Nike. Look at him. Trader. Good Lord.
But anyway.
Back to the fact.
But anyway, Clippers outscored them. They shot 51% from the field to Lakers 43%. And I think that had a lot to do with, the lack of productive in the fourth quarter with AD and LeBron.
We still trying to figure it out.
But you got to
say, you got to give credit. New team.
But you got to give credit to Clippers. Clippers got.
I'm not taking away from that.
Even though
all day
everybody's questioning about Clippers need a center. Yeah, I still think we need a center. People say we need a center. I still think we need
that small ball.
But look, we have a lot of guys who could play They multi-dimensional. They could play several positions. Picking up Mo Harkless. And then JaMychal Green stepping up. Those guys, man. I'm telling you, man. Those 2 guys right there.
They was playing.
Man,
they was playing. I ain't gonna front. They was playing. Your whole team.
And that's why Portland Portland is struggling right now. Portland is really struggling right now because they don't got no wing defenders. We got wing defenders. We got Mo Harkless, his length is like incredible. JaMychal Green, and then Patrick Beverley, Kawhi. Long arms, long hands. Oh man, it's like we're so wide on the court, man. And I was watching the Laker game. It was a couple of times they had a lot of turnovers trying to get the ball into the post to Anthony Davis.
Overly forcing it, trying to let Anthony Davis know it's your team. It's your team. I'm telling you, LeBron is saving himself for the play. This is his 17th year, and he's trying to be a passer. His assists are up right now. He's strictly trying to pass. And later on in May and closer to the playoffs, that's when I really think LeBron's going to turn it on. Right now, he's trying to let the young fella do it. Right now, this is his 17th year.
Man, but y'all really got to AD don't want to play that center position, though, man.
No, he don't, but he's done it, and he's done well at it.
He don't, man. And a lot of people, my thing about Anthony Davis is that, okay, when it came to the fourth quarter, you said, you had your analogy about what you think about why Anthony Davis was not too productive in the fourth quarter. But my thing is that Anthony Davis don't really have a go-to move, though. Look, before you chew me out,
I said, I just agreed with you. I was okay, I'm listening.
Anthony Davis, look, Anthony Davis is a highly skilled big man. Okay, he he got skills. He could shoot. He could drop he could post up. But with all that he don't really have a go-to move. You know what I'm saying? He really don't. It's like
what's Montrezl Harrell's go-to
I mean, but Montrezl, he's a beast. That's what
beast.
That's
his
it.
Go-to
He's a
move.
beast. He's gonna give us rebounds. He's gonna give us like a Dennis Rodman. He's gonna give us left. He don't care about leftovers. You know what I'm saying? He don't care about the leftovers. Montrezl Harrell is our up to date Dennis Rodman. That's who he is. He's not a guy like, oh, he's gonna be the first look for our offense. He's not that. He's not that guy.
Come off the
no,
pick and roll.
so
He has
you can't compare Montrezl. You can't compare Montrezl to AD. I'm just talking about. I'm just talking about AD. But when it comes to like those last couple minutes of the game, the important possession,
I don't disagree.
He don't really have a go-to move. Like Shaq, his go-to move is like that up and under and either slam it or lay it up or a jump hook. You know what I'm saying?
It was a jump stop in the lane.
He's unstoppable. Like you can't stop it. You're either going to foul him or he's just going to get a 3-point play. You can't stop it. I mean, and Tim Duncan, the bank shot, unstoppable, dude. But when it comes to Anthony Davis, it's like, okay, what is that special move that nobody can stop? And I listened to a couple, people who talk about, I mean, I don't want to mention their names, but they give their what they think about Anthony Davis and his skills, and they said he's not that guy, but I think, I can't take away from him. He's a tough player. He's a tough player, but we got to wait to see what he do, before the All-Star game and after the All-Star game, then, and the same thing go to my Clippers too. We gotta wait. It's too early. We gotta wait to see how we look that 1 or 2 weeks before the All-Star game and that month after the All-Star game, because those are the crucial times right there.
Since this is Lakers versus Laker bash.
No, I'm not gonna bash the Lakers though. I
got nothing but compliments. You know what I'm saying? Because right now y'all looking like y'all kept playing Golden State when y'all started off the season, and Kawhi looked like he's still playing in the championship, and y'all just put it together. So I commend you on that.
But it's still early. I mean, I'm not. I'm not. You know what? Even though we got that win. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
right.
I'm looking.
And that's exactly what I would have said. You think it was bullshit?
No, but you bash your Clippers though. But
I got to.
I know. But I'm saying
because of you. I never did it because before the Clipper fans, they were irrelevant. I didn't give a fuck about bashing a Clipper, But now the Clipper fans have talked so much trash, and they're really visible now. Oh my God, they're visible. They're all over.
It's
now,
just like
all
the
these
Lakers, though. Y'all
No,
came
it's
out
not.
the Stewart.
No, we didn't. You go across the city, you always see Laker fans.
For 7 years, man.
You still saw Laker jerseys. You still saw Kyle Kuzma jerseys. You still saw Lonzo Ball jerseys.
Man.
You still saw it.
Not the people at my job.
We still saw. I walked around. I was in L.A. I wasn't in Lancaster. I'm in L.A. In L.A., everybody's still walking around with LeBron jerseys.
Santa Clarita, that's still L.A. County. But them guys,
they don't count.
They wouldn't wear nothing, man. I was like, damn, I mean, even though the Lakers not making the playoffs, make some.
True Laker fans,
man.
Because I've been wearing mine the whole time. Win, lose, or draw. We're not gonna stay in the funk this whole time. We are America's hoop team, whether you like it or not. Y'all look good. It's like I said, it's y'all's to lose. Y'all the better team. Y'all can be beat, and we gonna get y'all at least 1 or 2 of those games, but. Y'all the favorites right now, and y'all looking real good, real smooth from top to bottom.
Not yet, though. We still, what Doc Rivers said? Doc Rivers said, man, we still ain't where we supposed to be right now.
Nobody is. It's the beginning of the season.
And, we're not even close.
It's the beginning of the season. This is just, nobody is. Everybody's still trying to
figure it out. Doc Rivers still trying to put pieces together,
Everybody is.
He's
every team at the beginning of the season.
But what's so scary is that...
Including us. Especially us. We're a fresh team.
We still ain't got Paul George yet.
Cool. We got Kuz back. We getting Rondo back. Our bench,
I don't think Rondo.
Our bench got dominated by your bench, but it'll be better.
But Clippers gonna always have the best bench.
Yeah. Y'all got the best bench clearly, but we do have a bench. We just need them to be healthy. It ain't the best bench, you know what I'm saying? But you keep talking. Our team was top heavy on the superstars, on the duo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had the best bench. We know that. Everybody knows that. We don't have a weak bench. Now, we just need everybody to be healthy.
Now, did you realize that the Lakers, when the Lakers played the Clippers that opening game, did you know that the Clippers bench played more minutes than the Clippers starters? The bench played more minutes.
Well, because you got Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams. You got two starters basically coming off the bench.
And they were able to give us that victory.
And then Kawhi only played 30 minutes.
Yeah,
so
they were able to get that. We was able to get that victory when the bench playing.
Y'all got the number one bench. Yeah, y'all should be able to survive off y'all bench. And then giving Kawhi his load management. Yeah, I can see it.
Kawhi is good. I mean, he's
solid.
He's a good player.
You know, I mean, that's why everybody was going out.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really. I mean, I looked at Kawhi's game, but now that he's on our team,
yeah, you can see him every night.
Damn, dude, this guy got game though, man.
Right. Now he in LA.
He got game.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching too. I watched him last year.
I just shake my head like, damn, dude, this dude.
And you could see where he about to shoot at. He still just shoot a dead eye shot. It ain't got hardly no arch. It just goes dead in. Dead in.
I mean, regardless of how his shot is, it's
dead eye.
It's unstoppable.
Right now, it's been proven to be unstoppable.
He's shooting over big guys. Big guys trying to block it. You know. It looked like Michael Jordan, man. The fadeaway. It's just like, damn, this dude doing fadeaways from the. Oh my god.
Okay, so enough about game.
Kawhi Jordan. I said Kawhi Jordan, baby.
Let's move on. Enough about game one. So after we got smacked in the mouth, we went back and we regrouped, and since then, we've been on a 5-0 win streak. Great, impressive wins over Dallas. Luka had an excellent game. That boy is the future. That boy is not. I like that.
Yeah, but his partner is whack.
Porzingis,
whack.
The unicorn.
He's a pansy.
Hey,
he's a pansy, man.
Hey, the great white hypes. You know what I'm saying? Dallas been depending on those great white hypes for years.
But he's garbage.
See how it go.
He is garbage. I was watching that. He's had 16 points. Like in halftime, he had 16 points. He stayed with 16 points, I think. Or he might score maybe 2 points. He's whack.
Yeah, so then we had another impressive win tonight over San Antonio. These are not bad teams.
No, it's good. These are teams.
San Antonio's number 2 was number 2 in the West until this loss. Now since then, you guys have taken 2 tough losses. One wasn't as tough because Kawhi wasn't even playing.
But still.
But now we see how y'all look without Kawhi and without Paul. Y'all go back to the average looking team of last year. That overachieved, pretty much. Y'all looked really average in that game that y'all lost. Now, the one that y'all lost against the Jazz,
that average team took
was it the help.
But the average team
not the Jazz, Phoenix Suns.
But that average team took the healthy Golden State 6 games.
They did. Y'all play.
Okay, but I want to get to that. But,
y'all overachieved. Go ahead.
but you know what? Doc Rivers is trying to make these guys not be too comfortable. You know, so. You know, the Suns outplayed.
You can't play with comfort. Yeah.
The Suns they outplayed us. The Suns outplayed us. They had a good. But you know what? Let me ask you this question. You think the Suns gonna be in the playoffs?
They up there.
They're not gonna be in the playoffs.
They might be 8th seed.
No,
they're not going to be at the top.
They're not going to get
second half of the season.
They
might be fighting for a playoff.
Sacramento's
seed.
tough. I think Sacramento's going to get that AC. The Suns got maybe. I say the next year they're going to be really complete right now because you know their coach is pretty good.
But that ain't nothing. It's like I said, it's still early.
But they played a perfect. They played a perfect game.
That's the thing, though. You guys are that good. See,
they played a perfect. I was watching that game.
It ain't a Lakers side bashing the cliff. If you good, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due.
They played a perfect game.
It's a matter of cats catching y'all slipping. If y'all play on y'all shit, y'all should win the chip. But if y'all off y'all shit and people like Phoenix did that night, it's gonna be a couple tough losses. But like I said, you guys are so good, especially once y'all get Paul George back. It's y'all to lose because it's gonna take a lot of
arrogance.
it's gonna take arrogance, and it's gonna take
I don't know why we arrogant. We ain't won shit yet.
Take y'all to just be playing, basically playing off y'all game for cats to beat y'all.
You know, and I see what Doc Rivers doing though, and that's why I said,
it's
the
early.
Suns
you got to
play a
do
good game.
that though.
We need to get our ass whooped.
It's brilliant.
You know, and the Utah Jazz, we need to get our. And you know what? We played hard that fourth quarter against the Jazz. Jazz, they set their whole starters down. They were like, "Oh, we won this game." They
the first time against the Jazz.
Yeah, they brought them back. They brought their starters back the last 5 minutes of fourth quarter because we almost came in and took that game.
Y'all played the Jazz twice, right?
Yeah,
yes.
That first time. I mean, we could play hard, man. That's what Doc Rivers like. If you guys was playing hard like this through the whole game, we would have won the game. We would have won the game.
Y'all better not get arrogant. You get arrogant, you got teams out there looking to catch y'all slipping.
Those two losses, I say, I'm not even going to say it's because of us. It's because of us, but the other team played harder.
But at the same time, like you said, Doc is experimenting right now. So y'all may take a little loss with y'all experimenting. Okay, let's see how we play without Kawhi in the game. Okay, let's see how we play with our starters on the bench and they starters in. Mm-hmm. This is the time to do all that. Let me see these different like us in the first game against y'all. We were experimenting with different lineups. We didn't know what was going to work. Same thing. After All-Star break come, we gonna start seeing these teams where they need to be. They gonna be rolling and clicking how they should be. Mm-hmm. And people shouldn't be making as many mistakes. And the teams that should be at the top of the league will be at the top of the league. So, what else you got to talk about Clipper-wise? Anything else?
No, we know. Maybe I'm thinking Paul George gonna probably come back maybe in the middle of November. Maybe he probably gonna play maybe one or two.
How he gonna come off
one or two
shoulders?
games?
You gotta use those shoulders in basketball.
Yeah, but I'm not really concerned because man, he came back from the most devastating injury.
Crazy, right?
The most. I thought he was done when I saw that injury. I said he's done, but. But look, man.
He came back and was balling, was playing at all-star level.
Nobody knew.
Had MVP level game last year.
Nobody knew that this dude had shoulder problems last year, and this dude was scoring. This dude was balling, and nobody knew he had shoulder problems. He was balling through. So that kind of explains some of the games. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is Paul George and shit? Like, what's up with him?
Right.
I mean. He has shoulder problems,
right.
And they said that nobody knew that he had shoulder issues, So I'm glad he took care of that. It was a successful surgery, so he'll be okay. He'll be okay. As long as there's like no pain there, he's gonna be himself, And they said Doc Rivers said they had a 3-on-3 practice, and it went really good. They said,
so he is.
Yeah, they said he looked really good. They said he looked really good. But I don't think we need him right now. Let him rest.
Let him rest. Let him chill.
Load management. Let Kawhi rest. We could. I keep saying we could win without.
As long as y'all stay somewhere floating around the top.
We could win without these guys.
Y'all got some intense players. Beverly, Montrez.
What Beverly said to
they hold it down.
What he said to Curry, like he whispered in his ear during the game. He said, "Oh, you had a good 5 years. Now this 5 years is mine." I know you heard that, right? He said, "This 5 years is mine." But see, that's the arrogance I'm talking about. We can't. It's cool to have confidence, but arrogance. That's two different things,
Yep.
And that arrogance that's gonna make us, not get to that where we need to be, and we need to like lead that. We need to just play hard every day, let our wins do the talking,
Okay, I just wanted to make some key points about some key people that I don't know if I expected this, but I want to talk about Danny Green, Dwight Howard, and Troy Daniels. First of all, Troy Daniels, I had never heard of him prior to us picking him up. They kept saying he's this amazing shooter.
Yeah, he was with Houston.
He's pretty good. I like him. He's been shooting pretty good. So I wanted to give him a nice little honorable mention. Dwight Howard has been exactly what I thought he would be. in this role that he's playing, in this player role, going out there grabbing rebounds, blocking shots. He's one of the top 5 shot blockers in the league right now. I mean, he's playing amazing right now. Everybody wants him to be a starter. I like his role off the bench right now.
I didn't want to cut you off. I just want to elaborate on Dwight Howard. Yeah, he's playing good, but you know what took?
Oh, he's got some.
No, but it's the truth. You know what took him out the game against the Clippers is that he needs to leave the referees alone, dude. Like, that's taking him out of his game. He's worried about the refs. What when they make calls, and I was watching that. It's like, if they make a call, that threw him off his game. It really did. A couple calls against him threw him off his game. I said, damn, those 2 calls jacked him up. I mean, and I see it in other games too, like calls it mess up his game. And he's been playing good though.
Bash the Lakers.
I ain't heard one good comment. He playing good. I mean, he surprised me. But I'm just saying, what I see is that he needs to just leave the referees alone. Just play your game. I mean, there's nothing about perfect defense. You can play hard defense. You know what I'm saying? But if the referees make a call, just let it go.
Point taken. Nonetheless, it's more. He's playing great basketball right now for his role.
I'm surprised.
Through that one couple little flaws, it wasn't surprising to me because I said it at the beginning of the season. Here's my I told you so. That in this role, I felt like he was going to be excellent, in which he is. He's doing a good job. McGee's doing all right, but I like him being the starter and Dwight bringing that little energy off the bench.
That might change, though.
It might, because Dwight is playing. Like I said, top shot blocker in the league. I wanted to mention Danny Green. This boy is going out here and he's getting his $32 million. And LeBron seemed to really depend on him that first game, boy. And then the big shot to take us into overtime against Dallas. Danny Green has been huge. He's stepped up. He's making his money, boy. I mean, he's knocking that 3 ball down. He's the reason why we were coming back against the Clippers. He was knocking them down left and right. I mean, wasn't missing. We was okay, Danny Green. That's what's up. So I just wanted to mention those 3 guys.
He played good.
They play. I know. And we can't have Danny Green as our leading scorer against the Clippers. As much compliments as I'm giving him, as good as I think he's doing it in his role, we need our 2 superstars to be the leading scorers in that, especially in that game, key game. You got everybody in the world watching.
Everybody.
We needed our two superstars, the best duo in the league. We needed them to step up that game. Okay, now moving on. Going back to preseason, we looked pretty good in preseason. I thought we went to the pick and roll a lot. We were throwing like double alley-oops. It was looking real good. We didn't even go to it a lot against the Clippers, which was kind of weird. I think we should go to that a little more. Going back to media day, LeBron, he kept stressing that he wanted to let AD know this is his team. He wants you to be the scorer. He wants you to get the MVP. He mentioned, like I said, that he cares less some type of way for him to say that because you got to score the ball to win the game. You know what I'm saying? And you're number 4 of all time. About to take Kobe's position. You know how these Laker fans feel about beloved Kobe Bryant. You gonna take that spot. Take it. Don't just cruise around. Oh, I don't care about scoring. Just Danny Green, this, that, and other. I see what you're doing. You were welcoming your new teammates, but at some point, I'm not even going to say it. He just had 39 points against the 39-point triple-double. He had an amazing game. He had, 31 tonight? I think he's getting it. Yeah, I think we will be ready for you guys Christmas Day. Any notable mentions with the Clippers? Any key players you want to talk about?
Jamal Green.
Here I go complimenting the Clippers again.
I mean, I compliment the Lakers.
And then come right back with some hate.
No, I'm not hate. I'm just, when I'm watching the game. Okay. I'm not being biased. It's when I'm watching the game, Just like I told you when the Clippers was playing the Jazz today. I said, I guarantee you they're going to put Kawhi super hot right now.
But that's just
I watched the
on
game.
Offense down the stretch.
No, but
your
I'm
best
just,
offensive player should have the ball.
I'm just using an example.
You're
like
right.
I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game.
I'm agreeing with you because at the end of the game, your best defender should be on the best player.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm just using that as an example. Like I'm watching the game, and I sit there and just critique the game. Like, okay, you say I see the problem there, okay, problem there. Even if, I even said something bad about the Clippers. I said, Lou, we can't be arrogant. We can't. We be arrogant, we're gonna get run out the building. But, that's negative.
Okay, I want to speak on the boy from Portland. What's the boy from Portland name?
Heartless. But Heartless and Jermichael Green. Jermichael Green is playing good.
Has been playing good.
Man,
those guys, I can't say enough about how
those two are the X factors.
They have been playing.
X factors right there.
Yeah, they pretty much. You're right. They were X factors. You didn't know what exactly they were going to do. You said it. You thought they were going to do it, and they did. I
said Jermichael Green. Don't sleep on him. He was tough in Memphis. I mean, I can't believe these guys. When you have a tough guy, a tough player who's tough and he can score and he can play some defense, you can't let those guys go. You got to keep those guys. You got to keep them.
I think toughness is going to be a big.
Yeah, because it's not a lot of players in the league who's like that, who got those attributes. You got to keep those guys. Like I'm telling you, Portland is losing because they ain't got no wing defenders. They gave up Aminu, they gave up Heartless to us. Same thing with Memphis. Ever since Memphis gave up Jermichael Green, and I thought Jermichael Green Memphis was gonna build around him, Okay. But they gave him up.
Let me ask you this: you guys are playing excellent. Like, even though you lost a couple games, I still think you guys are playing excellent. What do you think that you guys need to improve on?
Our turnover. We got too many turnovers. Too much. And I think it's because, we're trying to get that collaboration of everybody together.
Right.
And
even with y'all, even though y'all pretty much almost the same team, it's still a few new players.
Of turnovers.
The boy from Memphis, the boy from Portland. You got your two superstars. So y'all still got a lot of people that do have to. We got a lot of turnovers as well.
Not more than us.
we had a whole lot.
Not more than us.
We got to work on that as well.
We got a lot of turnovers. I mean, that's one thing that's killing us too. It's turnovers.
Personally, I think we as the Lakers need to do a better job with using our length. I think we need to do a better job at just keying in on when we need a bucket. But I'm saying all this in hindsight. We haven't been able to bring y'all a show. This is what I wanted to say after the Clipper game. But now we've won 5 straight. A lot of that stuff has been corrected. Don't get me wrong. It's still major room for improvement. AD's going to get better. LeBron's going to get better. All these role players are going to get better. Just like you said with Doc Rivers said, that's every team. Every team right now is trying to figure, especially the ones that got new players. A lot of these teams got new players, and you're trying to fill it out and put it together. You know what I'm saying? Especially us, because we only got 3 players from last year. So we a totally different team. We don't run the ball up like last year. Last year we was getting that ball out fast. Now it's LeBron slow pounding the ball back to his old game. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure out. We got to know when to run. We need more fast break points.
Well, I think when Rondo come back, maybe he's gonna push the ball up.
Exactly. He controls the ball very, very well. I think actually he controls the ball slightly better than LeBron. LeBron's the best passer, but as far as controlling the game, Rondo is just amazing. He's brilliant.
My thing about that is that I think LeBron playing point got him tired.
Dude, all day. I totally agree.
I mean, you can't do
this dude in his 17th year and want him to
can't do that.
Handle the ball all the time. But like we said, once Rondo come back, that'll take a lot of responsibility off. But by mid-season, we need a playmaker. And
LeBron's a playmaker. It's just
he can't do it all the time.
He can't play guard all day.
We can't depend on this big dude in his 17th season to play point guard all the time.
He got him tired. You got all these defenders on him.
Yes.
You got Patrick
and
Beverley harassing him.
Yeah, they keep throwing different defenders at him. It's going to get him tired. We need a playmaker. Now, you keep saying to me, everybody keeps saying, we waiting. What's going on, Memphis? What y'all going to do?
I heard y'all gonna
Let's
buy
go.
out his contract.
What's up
That's
with
what I heard.
Iguodala?
That's what I heard. I don't
We
know.
could get Iguodala. That might be the playmaker that we need. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Chris Paul, but he may be a little too ball dominant for our team.
I don't think OKC gonna give up Chris
No,
Paul.
I don't think we gonna want to take on that. We ain't got the money to take on that contract.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he playing.
that's gonna be a tough one.
OKC is playing pretty good too.
They are. They playing all right. Yep.
So
They
I'm
playing
surprised.
All right. Yeah, surprisingly.
They're tough.
They are.
Better than Houston.
So right now we see both. It's still early. We still trying to fill it out. Every team in the NBA still trying to fill it out. Both our teams got major improvements to make. And we'll see by like January, February. We'll see all that stuff starting to come together, and hopefully, like, it ain't gonna be a lot of injuries.
And they're gonna be some trades too.
It's gonna be some things go down. We gonna see what the blockbuster trades is. My boy about to go nuts right now because and AD trying to prove that he ain't as fragile as everybody say he is, because he had the shoulder injury the other night. Was it against Dallas, I think? And it was bothering. It was the 40 and 20 night, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he had a thumb, finger? He had a hand too, right?
He did that. He got on. It was stub finger. Everybody gets stub finger.
Man,
Stop it.
Stop crying.
It's a stub finger. And he stopped. He's toughed it up. Man. He ain't want to say. He didn't say nothing when that shoulder was hurting. He ain't want to say nothing. He toughed it up.
He playing in LA now. He can't be crying like that.
Not. And he didn't. He went out there and he played. Because he doesn't want to get that reputation that he already has. He wants to kill that reputation of being fragile and being a player that's injury prone. So he played through it and he played excellent. And I'm proud of him, but I don't want to see him get hurt. If you feel hurt, go and take yourself out, man. But I do commend the effort, though. He is trying to play through it, and he's trying to prove that he's not as fragile as everybody thinks.
So, what you think about the Quad commercial?
I haven't seen it.
The King of LA, huh?
I haven't seen it. And for all my Facebook friends out there, I've seen the Fresh Prince Kawhi shit. It's funny. It's hilarious. Please quit inboxing me the Kawhi shit. I've seen it 1,000 times at this point. Man. Thank you. Quit tagging me in it. I've seen it. Thank you.
I'm about to get some New Balance.
So right now he's coming in. He's trying to prove that this is his city. And he's trying to take the underdog and make him the dog. And right now, they got the advantage. They look like the dogs. And it's on us to come back that next game on Christmas Day. Man.
That's going to be another big game.
It's all day. Now that you got to come on Christmas Day.
I just want to say thank you for the Lakers. I made so much money off of the game. Thank you guys at work, for donating to the Clippers Fund. I really appreciate that. I'm not gonna mention the name. You know who you are.
I heard about.
Thank you.
Poor fellas, man. I wish I could be there for you, man. Just give you a pat on the back or something. Dang.
I'm still waiting for one person to give me my 24 pack of beer.
Don't trip.
Still waiting.
We gonna get this next one. We gonna get this next
still
one.
Waiting.
It'll be cool.
But thank you guys for donating to the Clippers Fund. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
So that's a brief summary of. For us, it's been 6 games. It's been 7 games for you guys.
Yeah,
y'all 5-2 now.
Yeah, 5-2.
So it's been 7 games for you guys, 6 games. A brief summary. We haven't come to you guys for a little while. We don't want to hold you all night. We just wanted to chop it up, go back and forth a little bit. Get a little verbal sparring going. It was fun. The game was definitely fun to watch. Even though my Lakers took the L, I laughed all through. I enjoyed it. It played out exactly how the Clippers were supposed to play. They were supposed to win.
I was quiet.
They the better team.
I was so quiet.
He was quiet, but all day long. I couldn't even get a text.
They bring it out
you
to
watching
me.
the game? I couldn't even get a text back the whole day.
They brought it out. I said, you know what? Let me answer.
Yeah, once y'all start winning,
because
you ain't start talking until you all start coming back.
First quarter, y'all was killing me.
Y'all start coming back.
The first quarter,
y'all
start killing me on the first. I said, damn, it's only the first quarter.
He was in witness protection the whole day.
I said, let me watch the game.
I was talking from the time I got up.
First quarter.
And I'm still talking.
I'm like,
we lost.
dang, these guys is killing me. They're like, oh, I said, damn.
We was blasting.
Yeah.
We was blasting.
Second quarter,
but
I was like,
one thing I can say, it feel good to see Kevin like this because, boy, I can remember times in the man cave, in Simeon's man cave, boy, you used to look pissed.
But I'm still representing the Clippers.
He still repped. But you would sit there like this. We would be talking shit.
But I still be talking to
our Lakers. Look at our Lakers. You be like, Clips, man. Fuck y'all, nigga. Clips. Fuck y'all. So it just feels good to see my boy, happy now. And he looks like a genius now because he didn't look like a genius then. I just want to
I see potential, though. I see potential.
You seen potential when y'all had Sam Cassell and Elton Brand. Stop it.
That was the last potential I seen, though.
That was the last potential. You ain't even see it with Blake Griffin and CP3.
No, I kept
telling you
love them
that
too,
was your time to win.
But man, it's like they get hurt all the time.
Yep.
They get hurt. I had to tell myself, Kevin, gotta let go. You gotta let go.
They could never just like get over the top as far not even
hurt.
when they wasn't injured. Chris Paul just never. He always was a great leader during the season, but in them playoffs, he just could never push it. And it wasn't because of injury. He just never pushed him over the top. Now, Blake, he kept getting injured, and you couldn't depend on him to be the number one.
Yeah, has he played yet? He haven't played yet, huh? I haven't seen Blake play. Yeah, he haven't played yet these couple of games.
I don't pay attention to Detroit. I don't even pay attention too much to the East. Giannis a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the East, the West is dominant right now. So I don't know about that East. Giannis he always looked good trying to dunk on. He need to get a jumper.
I don't underestimate nobody. They all
yeah, it's an NBA. You're right.
It's nobody.
Look like Philly is looking good. They're undefeated right now. That boy Ben Simmons, I ain't been watching hit their games, but I know in preseason he hit the little three or whatnot. He looked like he tried to work on his jumper during preseason.
Yeah, but he played against high schoolers though. I mean, come on, man. I'm watching that. I'm like,
I was watching it too, and it was NBA players. JaVale McGee was out there. Danny Green was out there. It was a lot of NBA players out there. Devin Booker was out there. He was playing against NBA players. Stop it, Kevin.
I didn't see them. The other ones he was playing, I was like, who's guys?
Stop it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we ain't gonna hold you up all night. We just wanted to give a brief summary. We ain't talk to y'all in a minute. We gonna try. Wifey calling. It's time for us to go because it sounds like wifey's calling. My lady will probably be calling soon, saying get your butt in the bed, something. So we ain't gonna bore y'all too much longer. We gonna check y'all. We gonna try our best to give it to y'all every week. I gotta get my butt out here to Lancaster after working 2 a.m. But no excuses. Just like it ain't no excuses for the Lakers taking that loss. We'll be back at you hopefully next week. Maybe not the same time, but maybe not the same place. Nonetheless, it will be Lakers vs. Clippers talk show.
Sponsor. We
always sponsored by the Basketball Beauties. The league is over. The champions are the Miami Heat. Congratulations to them. Next up, I think the Hollywood Hoops League will be starting up soon. We might be doing some broadcasts from there. Right now, I'm playing in the 40 and over league with the Hollywood Hoops team. It's not going too bad. We got some of the administration from the Basketball Beauties League. But, so, for my boy Kevin Garcia, if you ain't got nothing else to say, we going to check y'all out next week. For the Clipper side, my boy Kevin Garcia, I'm Damisi Akita, representing that Lake Show all day, every day. The number one team in the West, Lake Show. This has been Lakers vs. Clippers talk show. Talk it out or walk it out. Lake Show.
Clips.
Lake Show.
1-0.
Whichever way it go. If we reverse it,
Clippers.
Number one in the West. Lake Show.
2-1-3.
3-2-3 is more modern. Forget what Magic said on that commercial. It's all about 3 and 2-3.